the news tonight, NIMET alerts Nigerians on high temperature across the country. Bayelsa Deputy Governor calls for eradication of quackery in journalism. Plus, Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, re-elects Nsika Agokun as chairperson. Hello and a warm welcome to the news. I am Evelyn Badu Ipu. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times channel 103 and our social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook. You can log in to watch us and you can also like our pages. And now on details of the news. The Bayelsa State Deputy Governor, Senator Lawrence Owaru-Jakpo, has called for the eradication of quackery in journalism practice and continuous training of practitioners to achieve global best practice in the profession. The Deputy Governor made the call when the Bayelsa State Council of the Nigerian Union of Journalists visited him in his office in Yenagoa. Gift Ogwe was part of the team and filed in this report.
Since the emergence of social media, fake news and misinformation has become the order of the day, inducing people to fact-checking information before it could be confirmed that the information is true. This situation, the Deputy Governor noted, prompted his concern and for professional journalists to reawaken their practice consciousness to continue to gain the trust of the people over the influence of social media. Senator Lawrence charged journalists to adhere strictly to ethical standards and assures the visiting officials of Nigerian Union of Journalists of government's resolve to continue to support the profession as partners in progress. The Deputy Governor challenged journalists to be investigative work like the days of the late Dele Giwa and Ray Ekpu to bring out facts that will further encourage accountability and transparency in the polity.
Investigative journalism appears to have almost waned and disappeared. So it's more of them say that was the profession aggressive. Reheku, Delegiwa, Momo, now even the living people like Shoba and the rest of them.
We started the process, we started this administration by undertaking membership audits, where we identified every single member of council. We equally have known those who are certified to practice, we know those who need support for further training, so that the quality of reportage from the Bayelsa media environment will be felt.
The council chairman used the forum to remind journalists of the constitutional expectations and urge practitioners to be careful of giving out false or fake news. In Yenagoa, Gift Ogwe, NTA News.
In a related development, Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Chapter, has re-elected Nsika Agokun of NTA Uyo Chapel as chairperson. Nsika Agokun, alongside 6 other executive members, were returned unopposed at the 2025 NAOJ Triennial Delegates Conference held at the NUJ Press Center, Uyo. Utobe Achibon has details.
The 2025 Triennial Delegate Conference of the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAOJ Akwa Ibom State Chapter, was described by delegates and guests as historic, as it saw all 7 executive members elected unopposed. The new executive members, as announced by the elections chairperson, has Comrade Nsika Agokun of the NTA Chapel as a chairperson, Udime Ozaya of the Consolidated Chapel as a vice chairperson, Comrade Mary Ekere of the Federated Chapel emerged the secretary, while Comrade Nzisong Ben is assistant secretary. Others are Comrade Vivian Isiet of News 31 as the treasurer, Comrade Patience Matthew of State Information Chapel as the financial secretary, while Comrade Joy Ubani of the NTA Chapel emerged the auditor. In her acceptance speech, the newly elected chairperson, NAOJ Akwa Ibom State Chapter, Comrade Nsika Agokun, while commending members for finding her worthy to man the affairs of the association for another 3 years, shows forth spirit of solidarity among members.
I want to thank you for your support. My first tenure, without mincing word, came to appeal for peace, love, and unity. And I pray that God, having find me worthy, will give me the needed peace.
Executive is starting on a very friendly note, and I hope and pray that in 3 years, when she'll be handing over to the next chairman of NAWUJ, that we will still see them have that synergy, that will work together to get things to happen and continue with all that NAWUJ stands for in Akwa Ibom State.
Zonal Vice Chairperson of NAWUJ, Comrade Stella Makali, and Chairman NUJ Akwa Ibom State Council, Comrade Amos Etuk, represented by his Secretary, Comrade Dominic Apan, expressed satisfaction over Nsika Okun's impactful services during her first tenure in office and encouraged her not to relent.
What has happened today is a reflection of God's providence on us. For others in the South that Akwa Ibom is a shining example of a perfect relationship between the State Council and NAWUJ.
I want to encourage us as women journalists, as we hurry to break the news, to make headlines, we also need self-development.
Today you are resolving in various positions. Please endeavor to work in that capacity if you want this ESCO to succeed. Work with your chairperson. Teamwork, very important.
High point of the event was the administration of oaths of allegiance to the newly elected mayors and presentation of certificates of return. In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTN News.
It's now time for a break. More reports when we return.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
You're welcome back. Akwa Ibom State is not only about oil and gas, because its vast tourism potential has a lot to offer with unique histories around it. Daniel Oko in this report brings the story of the Green River and its healing potency and the slave trade memorial with its nostalgic history. The reports.
The journey to the Green River located in Ikorakpa, Ibesikwa Sultan local government area is about 35 minutes from Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital. The village head of Ikorakpa, Etidong Emmanuel Udot, in company of his council members, lead the NTA crew to the tourist attraction. This is because visitors are not allowed access to the river except after due clearance and are led by the community authority.
We have natural resources like fish, we have sand, we have gravel, like what happened in Bethsaida in the Bible. We have such here. If you get sick, and do believe that when you get into the river and bath or drink the water, automatically you will be healed.
Akamoy means he like the visitors even more than we are. If they have any problem, any sick, any spiritual problem, immediately you bath, their problem have to be solved here.
As if the taste of the Green River was just a tip of the iceberg, the crew stopped at the Slave Trade Memorial to recollect stories surrounding the Dark Age. Going round this memorial, we gather that the underlying reason for its establishment is to further drive the narrative that slavery of every kind had long been abolished and should be strongly discouraged.
There used to be a slave market just down here, and some of them passed through Ikodobasi, the bridge of no return. So the idea for this project was as a memorial for them. The project has 3 stones. The first stone has names of some of the slaves that were sold out. So we went into some communities and we were able to gather some names. Some family had written down names of some of their sons that were sold off to slavery. So we got their names from there. The second stone talks about slavery. The things that slavery has done to us as a nation, as individuals, as family, and the reason why it should be abolished in any form.
Recall that 31.7% of slaves that left the shores of Biafra, where we all belong to, passed through this unfortunate. And the idea of the park was to remember these ones that were sold into slavery. So for me, the importance of this is the fact that we're going to have some African Americans who will come here to see a few names. Probably you may have some names that looks like the name of your great-grandfathers.
With tourism finding expression in Akwa Ibom State, how much of this sector is being properly harnessed? What opportunities lie therein for government, investors, and communities?
I want government to come and develop this place and turn it to a tourist center, whereby it can attract visitors from all nooks and crannies to come and relax here.
We're looking for investors who would come here, develop the terrain, and make sure that it becomes a hotspot for resorts, for relaxation, and anything you can think of.
As stakeholders and holidaymakers call for the development of local tourism in Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State is likely that destination. As we return to Uyo after an adventure while working, another visit to the Green River or the Slave Trade Memorial with family and friends will just be a few days away. After all, Akwa Ibom beckons. In Uyo, Dianime Uko, NTA News.
Thank you, Janime, for that report. Contractors handling the Calabar to Federal Highway project are battling to beat the deadline of December 2025 to complete full stretch of one carriageway at the first instance. Clement Barkwi reports that work is speedily progressing on the project following the federal government's directive.
Delays in the payment of compensation by the Akwa Ibom State government was among reasons for the slow pace of work on the Akwa Ibom axis of the Calabar to Federal Highway. But this will soon be history as the processes for the payment of compensation have been completed. While waiting for this to be formalized, the contractors are intensifying efforts to complete work on one carriageway by December 2025.
From the level of work from Ikoregbene down to this Ekam Junction, we are satisfied with the work done so far.
I've seen the quality job that the company is putting on, so I'm very happy and I appreciate it.
We are seeing improvement now. Mr. President have tried his best now to walk the road now.
Among measures being put in place to ensure the work is delivered on schedule is the temporary closure of Itu-Ikoregbene Road at Ikiritam and Ibiakpan junctions.
Sometimes last year the Honorable Minister directed that the contractor must work on the existing carriageway.
So we are trying to meet a target, and by December we hope to finish one carriageway.
In the meantime, motorists and other road users are advised to take alternative route pending the completion of work on the first carriageway. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
Another break beckons. Do stay.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badge Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Nitokanyan, isakiri yaginemeneme, mubunumpo, mendo tamsitu kukara state nyan, ye ake me ntonko kukara, aku faute musiarifia, koro ake menangandu bege ideme mo. Adu keri nambru faute mo kebenduse, NTA channel 12 yo etumo ekoto, nemenyan, keri namami, adi daritie kwa weneze, kenkarika amamia itiaba, abu yo ke minute, erap meruap ndobiye yo. Kutemon simbego, di yagineme, kebu kubok mamubok ase trupa, nemenyan, baginengem poibono, iyem kot irongyan.
Lay down, my dear brother, lay down and take your rest. I bid you good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
The family of Chief Ezekiel Inokonudo of Akpasarifa in a Tinan local government area of Akwa Ibom State regrets to announce the death of their son, brother, father and grandfather, Elder Ime Ezekiel Inokun of Akpasarifa in a tenement area, Akwa Ibom State. The sad incidents occurred on Sunday, 5th January 2025, aged 70. Obsequies, Wednesday, 2nd April 2025, opening of morning house at the deceased compound, number 78 Gold Street, Calabar. Time 7 a.m. Saturday, 5th April 2025, funeral service at Kwaibo Church Primary School, Ifa, Etinan Local Government Area. Time 10 a.m. prompt. Mr. Ime Inokun, Chief Mourner. Mr. Kufre Ime Inokun for the family.
Many thanks for staying tuned. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency forecasts that weather conditions in April will be hot across the country, with temperature potentially reaching as high as 42 degrees Celsius in the northern region of the country. In a statement, the agency indicated that this high temperature will cause significant thermal discomfort across many states. It predicts that central and northern states will face a highest risk of heat exhaustion and heat stroke, while southern states will also experience heat stress. NIMET further reports that coastal areas will see temperature warmer than average, while central and northern states will experience slightly elevated temperature. Rainfall is expected in coastal states such as Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Imo, Anambra, Cross River, and other southern regions. The Weather Monitoring Agency warns of an increased risk of malaria in southern states and parts of Kwara, Kogi, and Benue due to heightened mosquito activity. Additionally, there is a meningitis alert for the extreme north, where conditions are conducive to outbreak. Heat-related illness, including heat exhaustion and heat stroke, are anticipated in the central and northern regions. And now is sports update with Gift George as our guide.
A total of 27 goals were scored on match day 1 as the 2025 Nigerian Beach Soccer League kicked off in Benin, Kebbi State. It was an 8-goal thriller as Ibom played out a 4-all draw with Anambra Beach Soccer Warriors. Jigawa Stars got a slim 4-3 victory over Niger, while the first game of the day saw 2022 winners Kada thrashing Kebbi United 10-2. The first round of season 5 of the league will end on April 3, while the second one will kick off later in Kaduna. Still talking football, in the ongoing CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations, South Africa beat Egypt 4-3 in the Group B opener on Monday night in Casablanca, Morocco. The result sees South Africa join Burkina Faso, who earlier came from behind, to beat Cameroon 2-1 to top Group B. In other matches, Zambia beat Tanzania 4-1, while Morocco thrashed Uganda 5-0.
Excellent penalty, and now here's Bell Mokhtar to make it.
In basketball, Nigeria's representative in season 5 of the Basketball Africa League, Rivers Hoopers, are set to travel to Morocco on Wednesday for the group phase of the Africa Premiers Basketball Tournament. The team is putting finishing touches to its preparations at the Indus Sports Hall of the National Stadium Lagos ahead of the championship. Rivers Hoopers will be playing in the Kalahari Conference to get one of the tickets for the playoffs, alongside Stade Malien of Mali, FUS of Morocco, and Egypt's Al Ittihad.
Nobody is going to underrate Nigeria anymore. They know what we can do, so we drew a huge target on our back, and people are aiming for us now. So it makes it a lot more difficult. But it is nothing serious. It's something that we're going to overcome. We're just going to play our normal basketball and hopefully at the end of the day qualify. In
table tennis, the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation has announced that the 2025 on the 12th National Hopes Week will take place from April 2 to 8 at the training hall of the National Stadium Lagos. The NTTF National Hope Weeks aims to discover and nurture young table tennis players from various parts of the country, with the best under 12 players from each state taking part in the event. The sports update, Gift George, NTA News.
That's up the bulletin. Many thanks for watching. The news translation comes up shortly. From me, it's good night.
Tom na mete nombo ni tan nyandrutong e banga posongo fiwo bigi ba kideremi. Udana kamo ka seking kambayel sa atang na ekbesio mbondudio ketumbo ukombok. Nko nkana woj ke stiremi e mane mek mansi ka okunte kama ati worok bokoroke nkaro. Ukani miko mendika mbogo minkiri utube ya chibonge ko mimbongen sine kono yomi. Enam yari on ken kairi on ken tibi bionte na woj edogo nkai banu kombo kesteremi e mane mek man sika okono ke entie nte ati woro kpokoro nkaro bogori ando boke man sika okon nko ngorombio wo iti ogerege soke ba yenye apa ini na mutume sogedo mbio simana ika ntembio sikama ndotomutumke nkaro ye kombo mi yoyo. Mwana mediongo ke nka eriongo ke kibibio ntena woj adogo nka mekombo nka ngiban kesteremi ema etum arunamu mege wo mo kedu namaro mbie kera kara ki ufangi swaita ki rimgo ki buyo ki imana ikayanti mimpunu wunante kama ndutam ki nkaro mboko sokodan do bokido comrade nsika okun yekin kan inti uyo ake sokodante ati wuro kpokoro ki nkaro kini maudi ni rosaya ake kan consolidated chapel ake wonte antido adiana ati wuro kpokoro mamiri ekere awonte awenpo no nkaro comrade nsisongbin arunte antino nwam awenpo bion finido comrade Vivian Esiet anyeken kan News 31 awonte akama konkado comrade Patience Matthew Nko aken kan State Information ado ansiwe npo mbanga ako kini comrade Joy Bani adarante auditor kukangamo ati wero pokoro nkado ma nsika okun ama kombio nkado tati tinasugi noimo iberidim ibuke amo namibo dangamana imegimo ntendi sonkama utumke nkado nisokosunu yobo yambio nkado soge kaisu ebereyimo baatoro nkado ni ntim pote sugenam esemgu fon bono wo yu fon stidini udanati wero pokoro ke nkang zone na wo chomike idanyen ma Stella Macaulay nkoro ati wuro kpokoro nka NUJ kestirimi awenpo nkaro akedagano ema wari ni mesere tatiti eboke mansi ka okun ananganti mpo kufang iso itanye sokora ndeti wuro kpokoro nka na wochmi ebo yaganye asoko kaka iso ada akuboro kedo ma ke kwenye ema no mofa we mekemi uwon suri wo ba mori to ngutum
Ufo to me say mpo banga ikpege from Edion Okibibio ntenai mitebo kufiop aya ne kebake afion April so kisanemi amoetang mitie kiremi ebineke inie akposongo fiop amo eboge temperature aya ne ke do roke 1 degree Celsius abayiba ke nkang north ke ngwedu fo to modo ke wete word ke akposongo fiomi aya ben memfanadi ke me wa work state kiremi mboso ko dando bo ke mitie mfen Ufiwomi abigine kiba ado kenkang central north south ufo tom na emitemi emanebo kemite so kesemi anante motemi dem mo ekama emane bengidem ebangini ntom ado ke aya baidara akosongo fiwomi abigi imani kiwo state delta bayelsa rivers imo anambra cross river yemite mfen kikperenkang south akene danga weda abi ba ofogo tomo de boke udongo toyin ayari kpon atatiti anye so boke nkan kwara kogi ye benue akene danga mkpobi ba ke akposongu fiop ye bonko ayari wagabo ke do se afre we ba ke ukpeme e mana enwongmong ndiondon ba toro enwa mi de moke inu fiom tom Ukanyo so song atatiti ke afosoko kpang dongo no mbong ndembong ne trero akro yomi tuti nimfenya asere